Alright everyone, we're gonna go ahead and play Beyond the Horizon. I've logged back in and you can see the leaderboards here, the people with the highest score in single player, and we're gonna go ahead and start a new game. We'll do a new game and we can play as, we'll do Spain today. Alright, so we start off in Cadiz. We can disembark and walk around with our crew following us. And we can visit the different cities. We press E to open the trade window and buy different supplies. So let's go ahead and buy a flag that we can go plant in the new world. And let's get some salt and we can go trade that somewhere. So you can buy goods, each city produces a good, and you can go sell that somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and visit Toledo. Yeah, so they sell steel armor here. You can see how many cities you visited, how many world wonders you visited, and how many of the native tribes you've interacted with. So we visited 2 cities, as you saw. We visited Cadiz and Toledo. And if you notice, there is a world wonder down here that we can visit, the Alhambra.
Give him alms, woman, for there is nothing worse in life than being blind in Granada. Traditional Spanish inscription.
Yes, so when you visit the wonders, they come up with a quote and a picture of it, and we can go see the ones that we have visited in the past. So let's continue on. There's one other Spanish city that we can visit before we set off for the new world. Yeah, right here. This is Barcelona. They sell textiles. We'll get to the French cities later. So obviously, as you can tell, this is a real world map here. Portuguese ship's going a little wild there. We have our supplies up here, which obviously slowly deplete as we are on our journey. This is our cargo hold, so we have a flag and some salt that we can trade, and we have 10 doubloons left. So as soon as we enter into one of our cities here, our own cities, our food supply resupplies for free. If we were to go to another city that's not one of our own, we would have to buy the supplies for 10 doubloons, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and set sail for the new world. The ocean crossing can take a bit of a while. I'll open the map while we're crossing here. You can see what we're doing. These are the areas of the world that you know when it starts. You can see where all the cities are, your competitors' cities, your cities. Yeah, so we're probably at least halfway done with the crossing. You can see up here the time, the year, and it's daytime right now. It'll be nighttime soon. This is our ammunition. We have 10 shot, so if we encounter hostile natives, hopefully they won't be hostile. But if they are, we can engage in combat. Okay, we discovered some land here. This must be North America. Let's go ahead and get off and plant the flag. So we're going to claim this area for the Spanish Empire. I believe, here's a tribe up here. I saw them. Yeah, here they are. See if we can trade. Yeah, so I can trade my salt for the furs, which I don't really want to do right now, and I can also trade the reveal map area, but I want to make it to Mexico on this voyage. Actually, we're running quite low on supplies actually to make it back. We can buy supplies in Mexico, I believe, so that's okay. This game is still in development, so if there's a few different glitches or things that might need to be added, those will come later. So here we are. I see some natives. This must be Tenochtitlan, yes. So we have met the Aztecs. So the value of goods is based off how far away the nearest producer is, and so salt is not produced anywhere near Tenochtitlan, so the value is quite high. I bought this for 5 and I can sell it for 28 here. So that is good. I'm going to want to restock my supplies because I don't think I'll have enough to make it back to Spain. And I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 of this cacao because that will sell for a great price in Europe. You could sell, see here that I don't, they get very little value here in Mexico because they're produced nearby. Alright. So at nighttime, obviously our vision is reduced and we're entering night here, so it's going to get a little darker. This island here must be Cuba, Bahamas here, and Florida. So we're going to go ahead and cross back over. You can see our field of view is reduced as we reveal the fog of war. Let's go ahead and take this route so we can reveal a little more of the ocean. See if we discover any islands. This game has lots of world wonders in it, some of which are very hard to find, very difficult. Just because they're on remote islands and very far on the edge of the map, so that's part of the challenge of the game. Some are easy to find, like you saw the Alhambra. We saw it very early on. It's right in our home country. So our supplies are doing pretty well right now. I'm not too worried about that because we're restocked. We bought supplies when we were in Tenochtitlan. Okay, here we are. And we're back home in Cadiz. So that's going to wrap up our first voyage. We're going to open this. Obviously our food got resupplied. So we're all good there. And we're going to sell, yep, the cacao is selling for 28 here. Because it's from far away. In fact, let me go ahead and see if we get a higher value for it if we sell it farther away. We've already been to Barcelona, but let's go ahead and see if we can get a price for it in Marseille. Yep, 31, that's even better. So I'm going to go ahead and sell. So now we have 80 doubloons, and I think we're well set up for our next voyage to the New World. So next time, ideally, we're going to plant more flags and hopefully a colony. So I'm going to go ahead and park the boat here in Cadiz, and I will see you on the next episode.